Only thing what I can do is to put my conjuration and try to kill everyone here, but look at this, I'm CC'd and I lost all my HP. Wow. Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video, let's look on the current state of the battleground, because in last patch notes was written that matchmaking will be improved. So, what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Was matchmaking improved for you or no? Let's start with some results. As you can see here, we were absolutely destroyed and we weren't able to get out of our base. The reason was the combination of Demon Hunter and the Wizard, because Wizard lock everyone in the entrance and Dominantress is very strong Demon Hunter with insane damage, killing everyone. So in terms of resonance or the stats, the battle wasn't so much disbalanced, but in reality we weren't able to do anything. Here is the example, because as you can see, the Wizard is spamming his CC to our entrance and we cannot go through this. Only thing what I can do is to put my conjuration and try to kill everyone here, but look at this, I'm CC'd and I lost all my HP. Wow. And I have to run back, and here is the opposite. And these battles are exactly the battles which reduce the player base, because it's not fun at all. No one likes battles like that. Even if it is win for you, it's still boring battle. Players are frustrated and didn't queue for battleground, which cause even more disbalances and one-sided battles. Here you can see enemy teams totally locked, because we have 39 kills already, or 40 kills right now, and they are in their base and I am rushing to them, kill someone and then running away, and they can do nothing. Now you can watch the battle where we were defenders. As you can see from the chat, someone wrote to the chat that MM is crazy, and I wrote this will be fast and got the answer. This will be fast lose, yes. And it's the most frustrating thing for me when you check the roosters on the beginning of the battle and you know that the battle will be lost or the win. And unfortunately, in 70% of my battles I am able, only from watching or from checking the rooster, to predict, to make a right prediction if it is win or loss. And it shouldn't be like this, because it's killing the battleground. And it's not the resonance disbalance. It's sometimes the teams are disbalanced by the resonance, but it's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that player base for battleground is so low, so shrinking, that I am still playing only like 20, at max 30 same players, and it only really depends which team I end up, if I am in a good team or bad team. And we have Vale in our team, but unfortunately he is playing Monk. He is 9400 resonance, and as you can see here in the chat, yeah, Necro is balanced. Because yeah, by the way, the dodge damage from Necro is insane. I played versus sub Necros who were, I cannot say they were smurfing, because if you want to play full dot build, then but moment, look at the chat. Yeah, and please don't do this, because someone is insulting our Vale player that he is playing the useless class Monk. But it's a game, guys, and we are playing the class we love the most, and if Monk is now a weak class, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't play your favorite class, or you shouldn't be insulting for this. So please don't insult anyone for playing weak class. So, and back to the point, if you want to play full dot build, you need Viper's Bite and Everlasting Torment as legendary gems, which naturally decrease your resonance, but it doesn't mean that you are a smurfer. But these Necros usually has around 8000 potency, and the Necro touched me, and from dot damage I am usually losing around 70% of my HP, sometimes 80%, and I am 7000 resonance, so it's crazy. And here you can see the results, like battle was over before it begins, and our Whale player here, the Monk, as you can see, his resonance and his secondary stars, he is 0-3 because he couldn't do anything versus the Necros and Tempest. So we were destroyed, but it was obvious because there's a lot of skilled players, Rook, Asmodai, this Necro, and another Barb, so we weren't a chance. Let's make conclusion. For this we have to look to the patch notes, what was written. Developer's note. We found that using combat resonance and 4-dimensional attributes, level, battlegrounds match score, resonance level, to matchmake couldn't fully capture a player's overall power. This led to instances where players of a similar calculated rating could have vastly different player power, which was a frustrating experience. Blizzard, but it's still frustrating experience. To solve this problem, we instead choose to use comprehensive combat power for matchmaking. Comprehensive combat power is calculated based on all your player abilities and power. This includes life, damage, the previously mentioned 4-dimensional attributes, damage reduction and damage increase for Daressa, legendary games, and more. Here about the legendary game, I am not sure how it is mean, because legendary games are source of your resonance, which was included in previous matchmaking. So I don't know if they have some internal score for the legendary games. For example, like the Roiling Consequence is level 10. I mean 10 points, and for example, Horror Score only 2 points. I don't know. This should more accurately judge your overall combat ability, which combined with new matchmaking rules can bring better balanced matches in battlegrounds. Unfortunately, not for me. I don't know how it looks for you guys, but for me nothing improved. But the biggest problem or the biggest issue, in my opinion, is not the metrics which are described here, but it's small player base for Battleground, because you can have the best matchmaking ever, but if you don't have players, then it wouldn't work. And another reason is poor class balance, because some classes are much stronger than the others. For example, Monk, and now even Crusader is very weak. On the other hand, Tempest Barbs are very strong, and Necro dot build is crazy right now. So if you put several monks or some monks and Crusader in one team and versus them some Tempest with Barbs, it usually ends up as a disaster. So these things need to be tweaks and improved, and of course rewards for Battleground need to be much better to bring more players back. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.